I'll post link.
Posting links. So, what happened when you clicked see resources on the Instagram thing?
Oh man, obviously, huh? Okay.
Mary Jane, good afternoon and welcome once again to About That Time. Folks checking in from Westfest TV, folks checking in from around the world, we welcome you all. I'm your host, Noah Rubin. I'm chilling with, as always, with Kalea McNeill. Hey. We are very excited because today we have a super special guest, the one, the only, Mr. JK the Reaper. If you haven't heard of JK the Reaper, you need to do your homework, guys. He's dropped 3 lit projects last year, Coming Hard in the Streets, Surrounded by Idiots, Digital Tears, Grim Shady, all tunes that you should be checking out right now. You just dropped a new video today, is that right?
Yeah, Body Bag.
Body Bag, guys. Peep it. Real shit.
Flame emojis.
That's how it goes. JK, thank you so much for coming through, sir.
No, thank
now,
you.
What we do here on About That Time, I mean, you know what it is. We're gonna put some smoke in the air. We're gonna do our thing. Sometimes people participate, other people do not. Kalea, you can do the honors.
Okay, we can
make it happen. Spark it up. Spark up this About That Time session.
I might just smoke with you guys. All my fans know I don't, but I will. Maybe.
Guys,
no pressure.
We have first-time smokers out here. We take people to places they've never been. We keep it cool. You know what I mean? Like we're not sweating it. It's all good. I'm smoking on these really. Kalea put me in the game. Do you know what ube is, JK?
Nah, what's that?
It's like a Filipino kind of root vegetable that they add sweetener to and make like ice cream out of. But this Filipino-American guy just launched a rolling paper brand that has ube-flavored rolling papers.
Guru grade rolling papers. Wow. Hey man, the hemp game is getting crazy, boy.
And they're very, very good. Smells good and they burn very slow. See, I prefer blunts because I feel like papers burn so quickly. But the jutes have a nice slow burn.
Yo,
we was always Dutch Masters when I stepped out the game.
Dutch is right here.
That's a Dutch?
That's a Dutch.
Oh no.
Dutch moments. Dutch moments.
I'm old school with
keeping it Dutch. JK, what brings you to LA, sir?
Oh man, I've been here since. Hey man, honestly, what? LA was the first place I ever performed outside of North Carolina. So it's always been like a safe haven for me, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Out here.
I like that.
Got a lot of homies out here and shit like that, you know.
I feel that.
I'm out here doing all this shit, trying to go to all these shows, hanging with all the homies, you know what it's like.
Connect with the good people, touch hands,
build
the movement.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit more about the movement. You started out in North Carolina. You spent some time in Florida. Tell me about the trajectory.
Oh man, just ganged up with all my homies, man. Fang Life, Zip Mob, you know what I'm saying, on me, feel me? All my homies I went to school with came out, but yeah, man, I'm just trying to build a little cult, you know what I'm saying, based on, you know, people being themselves and with what they want to do and just influence that, you know what I'm saying?
100.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about the Fang Life reality. What does it take to live the Fang life?
Oh man, we just some country boys from the back roads to the dirt, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, but yeah, it's like to make it out of Greensboro, it took a lot, man, but we was always the weirdos, man. I want to express that for people to feel like how I felt about my art and what I was doing, like no matter what anybody thinks, we just did that and mob deep with family, like people that were with the same mind state of not really giving a fuck.
100%,
you know
guys. Big shout out to the weirdos. Hashtag weirdo life. We rep for the weirdos hard. It's what you got to be. I mean, what are you doing if you're not a weirdo?
Yeah,
you ain't doing shit.
Sitting in a desk in an office somewhere.
Now,
normal.
Speaking of chilling with people, speaking of people you came up with, obviously you're associated with Denzel Curry. You guys have collaborated a lot together.
Yeah.
I saw when I was doing some research for the interview something about the Alt House.
The ULT house.
The ULT house.
Yeah.
What is going on with the ULT house? Tell me a little more about that.
Pretty much Denzel and the homie. Well, Denzel got a crib. I was gonna say Mike DC, but whatever. But Denzel and Mike DC got a crib, and then they was just like, bro, come through, like fucking changed my life, bro. It was like come through, and I stayed with them, and then basically they was just like, bro, just don't leave, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, and that ended up being a hub for a lot of young artists coming through. Like Ronnie J ended up staying there, 12 Lin, of course all the C9 members were there. X ended up coming through a lot. Ski Mask, Lil Pump recorded with Ronnie there. Smoke Perp came through and recorded with Ronnie there. Who the fuck else? Abyss, Rel, Nell, Perk been through there. Rob Banks been through there. Everybody like that.
Sounds like good energy right there.
Man. And we used to mob all day, record all day, do dumb shit like play basketball in the street, football, throw parties. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. That's what the ULT house was.
No, I think that did we fill it? No, is this the correct picture? Our research department is not always super on point, but
dead.
I'm guessing.
I wish y'all could see this shit, bro. It's like a teapot house.
Yeah. So that's not it.
No.
Okay, I was about to say y'all made hits in there.
You can't fit 10 black rappers in that shit.
Well, maybe stay in a nice little
speaking
line.
of being in good places, speaking of living in a tea house, we've got some check-ins from social. Alex Lupe is saying, "What's up from Romania?" We have Romania in the building. We worldwide okay. Romania. Alex, shout out to you. Also, Tiffany Lynn is coming from Alberta, Canada. We got the up north homies coming through. So we always like to make sure our family is expanding and stays expanding. So.
I have a couple of ladies on my Instagram.
Yeah, let's shout out the ladies on your Instagram.
That are giving you some hard eyes. You have hard eyes coming from Queendom 5050. You have hard eyes coming from S. Soul Train. And someone, Austin Royale, no hard eyes, but he's like, when you gonna hit the blunt?
Oh, that's my brother. Oh man, you already know I'm made.
He's thinking about.
I don't know.
Look, we're inclusive. This is an inclusive show, Austin. Stop that with your bullying.
Give me 45 minutes after I leave. I'll hit the blunt.
100.
Just no.
Now tell us a little bit about your weed experience, because you're letting us know, you used to do your Dutch Masters thing. You're not on the Dutch Masters wave right now.
Yeah,
Did you just hit a point where you're like, nah?
No, my first time coming to Cali ruined it for me completely. I used to smoke, but I was in North Carolina. I guess the weed I was smoking wasn't, the gases of the gas. But even when I came out here, I was still smoking or whatever. But my first dab of wax put me in a coffin. Like, at a house party, I was embarrassed as fuck, bro. Like, I was fucking wheezing for fucking, he was there, bro. I was wheezing for like an hour straight, throwing up in like a bush.
Get some water.
And like, bro, that shit, I was like, bro, never again. I was like, weed, fuck that shit.
Yeah, man. You can go too far. Okay, guys, you've peeped it maybe once or twice before. Kalea, she speaks bluntly. She raises her homemade blunt. She has a moment. She needs to speak bluntly. Let's let her talk.
Bluntly, I completely understand and agree with what you're coming with what you said. I'm sorry, guys. I'm already high, and where you're coming from. My first and only hit of a dab, I was at a dispensary, and it was like, if you spent over such and such, you either got a pre-roll or you got to hit the dab. I feel some type of ways about pre-rolls sometimes, so I'm like, oh, I'll hit the dab. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking it's similar to a bong hit. It is not, for those who don't know. I hit that thing.
Yeah, I thought I had big boy lungs.
I damn
Put your whole shit in perspective.
Like, I felt like, the thing that Iron Man has in his chest. Oof. Like, I felt like I was creating one of those at that moment. It was just like an intense burning. I'm like, oh, I can make it home. I'm like around the corner. I ended up pulling over and just completely just sitting in my car for about an hour because I was just scared to move.
That's great advice, actually, Kalea. If you're feeling too high, guys, don't drive. Pull over. Take a minute for yourself. Do the right thing. Stay safe. Stay positive. Have fun. Don't wreck it up for other people. Houston, Texas is checking in. Mrs. Rose G. Chin, she's got the cotton candy. Yeah. Now, are you smoking cotton candy? Are you eating cotton candy?
Because we're good.
Is it both of those things? We're open to all of the above. But, thanks for letting us know what you got. All right, JK, we like to do a thing on About That Time. We call it Post It Up.
Yeah.
We take some posts that you've made. You tell us the story behind what's going on.
Okay.
This first one, it's pretty swaggy. You're chilling. You got the whip. Doing your thing, making it look tight. Music video
around getting creative, you know what I'm saying?
Creative moments.
That was a crazy ass day, by the way, too.
What happened?
Shit, man, just mobbing through the city. That's actually a girl's car that I was fucking with, and I don't give a shit. I was just like, let me get your shit. And fucking whip that shit around, you know what I'm saying? Dropped her off at work, was ripping around with my homie Beto. Shout out my nigga No. And yeah, bro.
Wow.
See what's happening. See what's going on.
Having fun.
Yep.
Doing that thing. Convertible life. Now, where are you in this picture? Is this North Carolina?
Yep, that's in North Carolina.
Got that North Carolina trees. You got those woods.
Store, actually, behind the liquor store, I bought that bottle at.
There you go. Support small business.
Yeah, support small businesses, guys. Pull up in your whip, drop the top, Support a
Flex
local
on 'em one
business. Chill near the woods.
Shout out from New Zealand, y'all. We're in New Zealand right
Guys,
now.
we are
Timmy Harris.
extremely global right now. We got Romania, we got Canada, we got New Zealand, we got Texas.
Who do we need? What do we need?
Norway.
Boom.
Norway.
Where you at?
Is anyone from Norway out there?
Norway be playing.
Yo, we got Philip from Germany.
Scandinavia.
Germany, okay. What's
Germany.
going on? 9.
Guys,
That's fire.
yeah, 9.
Yo,
Jawohl.
that's crazy. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I seen the picture real quick. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay, this next picture you want to get into? Because this next picture is definitely, looking a little creepy out here.
You know what I mean? In the studio, that's what I do when I record. You know, I try to get in the creepiest mode I can to create the darkest content I can. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I was just recording in Red Bull studio, vibing. You know,
Shout out to Red Bull.
young creep life. You feel me?
I think Red Bull also blessed you recently with a kind of nice accolade, right?
Yeah, man.
Red Bull Music's Artist to
Oh,
Watch
man. That's really
for
blessing.
2019. JK the
That's
Reaper
really blessing, man.
in the
For real.
building.
Congratulations.
That's fire, man.
Let's take a minute to check in with Mary Jane, Westfest TV. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, Snoop fans joining us. Guys, we're worldwide right now. We're chilling with JK the Reaper. He's a Red Bull Music Artist to Watch 2019, so you know we got fire in here. Now, speaking of making the creepiest music that you can, you got that eyeball down. What are your creepy inspirations? What are the things you go back to where you're like, oh, that's gonna get me in that creepy mind state?
Really fucked up horror movies. Shit, my actual life. Man, a lot of paintings and artists. Like my favorite painter is Zdzislaw Besinski. It's hard to say. But yeah, like his paintings are like a kind of I try to like visually represent his visuals with my audio type shit. I get inspiration from some of the weirdest, most obscure places. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of inspiration, look at this inspired spelling. We've got Zdzislaw Besinski.
Oh,
Bashinki?
That's not it. But hey,
Guys, we are not expert spellers. Full disclosure, about that time, we are not spelling experts.
I couldn't spell it if you asked me to. If you actually saw how it was spelled, bro, that shit is fucked. I'm good off it. But yeah, man, you should look up his shit. He's pretty dope. I mean, he's like from what? I mean, he's dead now, but it's from a different time. But it's fire.
Crazy
shit.
inspiration from the past. Now, you mentioned horror movies a second ago. What you want to drop some horror movie names? What are some horror movies that get you in that mindset?
Snow Doesn't Melt Forever is a good one. Very rare Russian film, I think.
Okay.
The People Under the Stairs, if I'm not mistaken, that's a very rare one from a different time. You know, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, man. I'm in the older movies category, so.
I feel that.
Have you seen Wolf Creek?
No, I haven't. I gotta see that. I gotta check it out.
It's
Wolf
an
Creek.
Australian
Sounds
horror
fire.
flick, and it's probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Yo, I
in my
get
life.
so sad that horror movies have not been hitting lately at all. Like the new ones.
Yeah,
Well, they've all been PG-13.
Yeah, it's all
If it's
been
PG-13, I'm not even going.
Yeah.
I already know.
I'm off it.
I've seen it all in the trailer.
Now, we haven't discussed this before, Kalea. Do you like horror movies? You get down with horror movies?
I do. I get down with a good scare.
Now, but by choice, you think what percentage of your movie watching is that? 10%, 20%? How often do you go for a horror movie?
Hereditary.
If I mean, I will go.
Have y'all seen
even my
Hereditary?
collection.
My bad. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
please.
Have you seen Hereditary?
No.
Oh my God, it's fucked up. Oh man, it fucked my head up. You gotta watch Hereditary. All y'all motherfuckers out there, watch Hereditary. It's like
Watch Hereditary.
Ooh, so unsettling, man. I can't even explain it to y'all.
Guys, question. Did you see Babadook? I will say I saw the preview for Babadook, and I was like, I'm not watching Babadook.
Yo, man,
For sure. That shit looked like the scariest shit ever imaginable.
I tried, but the beginning lost me, man.
Was it slow?
Yeah, it was like really slow. I don't know. Maybe it's me, man. But I've actually tried to watch it a few times, but I could never get to the end.
Could never get really into it. All right, Babadook. Not many satisfied
You
customers
know what I was
out
sad
here.
about? Fucking Slender Man. Fuck, bruh. That movie sucked. That shit was ass, bruh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was so hyped for it too.
Sorry, Hollywood. You failed on that one. Well,
Did it again.
Last episode we were talking about the Momo Challenge. Speaking
Yes.
of
yeah.
weird internet shit coming to life.
Yeah.
We got a
She's
thumbs down
memed
from.
now.
Yeah, she's a meme. She had her moment. She had her minute of internet
That came
fame.
from like the same realm as Slender Man.
Yeah,
That was a great transition.
kind of a
I applaud
similar lane. Things that we like. We got another picture from your Instagram. Keeping it real. with the younger generation. No, that's not what I meant. But Alan, this is a more tender moment. What's going on here?
So shout out to my mans in Germany. You know what I'm saying? That's my godson. That's like my best friend's son. You know what I'm saying? And we was shooting for the cover of my album, and he brought his son, and I was like, man, let me take a picture with my dog. You feel me? And his name is Nine, which is German for no. So that's why I was like, oh, that's lit. Because she said 9 earlier. Yeah, it's spelled the same way, N-E-I-N-E. Man, I love that little nigga, bro. But yeah, man, it's fire. That was
Cutie. Was he sleeping?
Nah, you could actually, if you zoom in, you can see he's wide awake.
Oh, okay.
I love that little dude, man. He's probably like, what, 5 months old in this picture? Crazy.
How long ago was that?
Probably 5 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's probably like 10 months now. 9, 10 months.
Oh,
lit.
Cutie.
Yeah.
Hi,
Lit.
9.
Yeah. Hi, 9. Shout out to the kids.
Man, I wish Beto was watching this shit. That would be crazy, bro. I love my dog.
Guys, we love a lot of things. We love great art. We love the kids. We shout them out. We love our folks from around the world that are checking in. Mary Jane, Westfest TV. Thank you guys so much again. Now, other people are confirming in the comments they agree that Babadook is creepy.
Yeah.
This picture, also from your Instagram, is pretty creepy. I don't know if it's Babadook level, but what's going on right here?
Oh yeah. Does that look like a real picture to me, to you guys?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks realistic enough. I mean, clearly it's
It's a 3D rendering. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that, but yeah, man. Digital Tears. That was a project I dropped last year, and that's basically me floating in an ocean of my own tears, and every song on the album is like one tear in itself.
Yeah.
That created the ocean that I am floating in.
Yeah, that's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay. And
You know what time it is.
you know, men can cry.
Guys, everyone out there, this is an important message from Kalea.
Listen.
Guys, men can cry. It's all right. It's okay to cry. You could cry an ocean of tears, and then you could just kind of float around in it, drop some tracks about it. It's all right. Everyone feel okay.
Sad boy.
Sad boys around
sad
the
boys.
world. Instagram may reach out to you.
Tears,
Don't
real tears,
don't be
same
too
shit.
sad, or you can expect to check in from the Instagram apparently.
Right.
But you know, be sad. You know that you have brethren in the world of sad boys. Now we have another little video actually that you posted up on the social. What is going on here? Oh, guys, this is an important moment. Ding, 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 ding. JK is coming back off the bench, guys. Off the bench, back into the game, hitting the Dutch.
Oh, I just wasted all that.
Yo,
Oh, it's okay.
Try to
No.
flex. Try to flex.
Fans everywhere.
Okay.
Fans everywhere. Recognize JK is crossing the line.
Oh no! Turn it off! Turn it off!
JK is crossing the line
fine,
back
he's fine.
into the realm of the weed smokers. He joined Mary Jane. He came to chilling about that time.
And you saw it was no pressure.
Kind of a swerve hustle.
Of his own free will.
Own free will. JK is back in the game.
This is amazing.
In 30 years.
Shout out to weed. Shout out to
Why
weed.
he looks so young.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back with us. You know, JK is welcome back into the world of the weed. You know, it's all right. It does. You need to know. Sometimes you need to say when. Kalea, have you ever taken a little break from the weed?
Yes.
Yeah, we all got to take a break once in a while. Kind of clear your head, change your rhythm,
Yep.
get some perspective.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you find it again, and it's like an old friend.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We kind of skipped over. We got so excited there, guys. We skipped over this video that we wanted to get a little bit more detail around.
Wow, bro, I'm about to goddamn. Hey. So, that's me whooping ass in Tekken, as always. My favorite video game of all time. It's at the arcade in New York, and my man's over here just had to get these hands real quick. You feel me? Lucky Chloe all day. You feel me?
Now, how deep do you go with the Tekken? Are you like 24/7 all Tekken, or like?
No, not really. It's just been my favorite game since I was like a jit. But like, I don't know, man. I just love that shit, bro.
Shout out to Tekken.
Yeah.
Good
Only
times.
person that can beat me is my homie Kane. Oh no, my homie Kashawn can beat me too. But yeah, man. Tekken head. I'm about to start doing tournaments and shit. Fuck it.
That's
Do a
what's
little
up.
prize out and shit for some like releases or something. You know?
Well, Tekken is a global phenomenon. You can go around the world, fight other people. We've got people checking in from Iraq right now, which is amazing.
What's going on?
Shout out to Hyder Dedlalo, checking in from Iraq. You know, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've had an Iraqi viewer, but I'll take it, man. Shout out to our friends in Iraq. We chill with you. Let's all hang. I think we also got Italy. So you know, we haven't accomplished Norway yet, though. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's
I definitely
we'll be here till midnight.
Okay, here's a question for you from the fans, JK. Ask about his favorite mixtape he put out back in 2012. Trap Money Henny.
Christ.
Wow.
Ill Life? Is that 2012? That's 2012? Ill Life? That's crazy. That's way back to the back. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, it had to be Ill Life, bro. 2012. Look it up. Yeah, Ill Life. Yeah, man. That was man.
Tell us about the process that you went through. How did you get that album together?
I recorded it myself in my mom's house in the garage and just mobbing the whole time like crazy. My life was crazy at that time, man. But hey, made it through. You know?
And how were you getting beats? Were you just pulling stuff off you found off the internet? Your homies were making beats?
With some producers at that time, like Simon something. Whoa, this is crazy. Oh shit. Simon something, who else? I think I had some shit from Purple in there too. A lot of artists, man. Shit was crazy though. But yeah. That just took me back. But yeah,
hey,
man,
thanks for the great question from the fans. That was a good one. It brought out some great stuff. JK, thank you so much for walking us through your Instagram. We learned a little bit. We also like to make sure that we check in with the world at large. We do a segment here we call Roll the News. We take some news from around the world. We call it a roll the news. We like to stay informed. We like to make sure everyone stays informed.
Yeah.
The first story is an eye-catching headline. Apparently, an Oregon man was trapped in his car, a snowbound car, and survived on nothing but Taco Bell fire sauce for 5 days.
Wow.
Oh.
Guys. No, he wishes he had a full Taco Bell Dorito shell. This is literally just fire sauce he was living on, guys. Like, him and his dog had gone into the woods. The snow was bad, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep and hope the snow gets better in the morning." He wakes up, his snow is completely snowbound. He and his dog sat there in the car for 5 days living off Taco Bell fire sauce. Can you imagine that?
How? What,
no,
in what situation would that be all you have is Taco Bell fire sauce?
I mean, it's just in his car in the woods.
That many packets to last him 5 days?
Hey, I mean, you know, it's like it's the glove compartment supply. We've all got a glove compartment supply,
but
right?
It's like he was driving in the woods. I would have at least
driving in the woods. He should have had a sandwich. I hope he had some water. But he did have fire sauce. He lived on the fire sauce.
Did his dog eat the fire sauce as well, or was his dog like starving for fire? Now I'm very concerned.
Oh, they survived, guys. What the important thing is, they lived off fire sauce for 5 days. And
needs to write him, put him in something.
Yeah, maybe that's a new diet trend, guys.
Right there, boy.
That Taco Bell fire sauce diet.
The what? The fire sauce diet, girl?
It's the fire sauce diet. You 3 days of the week, you just live off fire sauce.
They're gonna keep it behind the counter now. Like, you can't just go in and grab your fire sauce anymore.
Well, do you guys ever remember when they had honey at McDonald's? Is the honey behind the counter at McDonald's?
It has to be, because you can get it with tea.
Right. So, but it's not out. You can't just go grab honey at McDonald's.
I went to Burger King yesterday, and I wanted to explode. I was so frustrated. They had the kiosks, and then there was a sign that said kiosk only. Like, basically, don't even fucking talk to me until you've ordered on the kiosk. So I'm sitting there. I order on the kiosk, and then the kiosk is like, do you want to pay here or at the counter? And I'm like, well, this bitch just told me not to talk to her. Basically, based off the sign. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to make her work. So I pay at the counter. I forgot where it was going, y'all. But there's a lot of trips.
Woo! Guys,
don't play me.
At about that time, we can complete stories. We tell stories. We remember where they're going. We finish the story.
It's like a true smoke session. We start something, and, we'll talk about it some other time.
Guys, you will never believe what just happened. We're getting check-in from the people out there. Norway is in the building. Norway is in the building.
Here. What's going on? Hi,
and
Harold.
Norway ×2, guys. Guys, shout out to Norway. We are really global right now. Iraq, Norway, Germany, Texas.
Yeah.
We got it, guys. We got it out here. Everyone, thank you so much for checking in on About That Time. Chilling with us and JK the Reaper. We got another story from tonight's installment of Roll the News. This one is also a stateside story about an accomplished young woman named Kylie Jenner. She has become the world's youngest billionaire, according to Forbes magazine. Not only did she have $100 million in her pocket, but her company did almost $400 million in revenue, and even by conservative estimates, that would give her a net worth of over $1 billion. Kylie, working hard to become a billionaire, the youngest ever, younger than Mark Zuckerberg, selling makeup. What's up with the makeup hustle, guys? Are we in the wrong hustle? Should we be in the makeup game?
That shit is inspirational. Super flex.
Crazy. Kylie Jenner, 21-year-old billionaire with a B. Unbelievable.
Super flex.
All right, Kylie Jenner, whatevs. We got a third story. It's a little more uplifting. Oops, JK, you don't want to become Kylie right here. You got to watch out for that. Sometimes Alan gets a little sneaky. Before you know it, you'll become someone you didn't know you were. It's some interdimensional shit. Third story from tonight's installment of Roll the News. Bernie Sanders, who we all know from the 2016 campaign, Senator of Vermont. He's back on the campaign trail. He has announced his presidency. He is raising money only from the people, not by the corporations. One of the big topics, go figure, of his campaign thus far, marijuana reform, legalization, criminal justice reform. That's no big surprise because you know what? I think it's a time where everyone is kind of rallying together and being like, why the hell have we been doing this for so damn long? It feels like pretty much every Democrat is trying to get on the marijuana reform bandwagon, if you will. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, it's definitely a big enough thing now to where they can use it, to sway people however they want to sway people with their campaigns, with, whatever techniques they choose to use at the time. So, I mean, I definitely understand it. I mean, because, to be honest, whether you're conservative or not, I mean, it makes money at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, they have dispensaries in Orange County. They're making money off of it as well. They just may not, they just crack down on the legalization a little bit more, in my opinion. But,
absolutely. And actually, Bernie was on the Breakfast Club yesterday, and they asked him about this. And he said that, obviously looking at the changes in legalization and making sure that it goes out of its way to include people that have been disproportionately negatively affected by the war on drugs is certainly something that we have to be cognizant of as all these things develop. Because, if it's just the same douchebag billionaires that already have money everywhere else, it's just going to have failed the entire mission.
Right. I mean, there's other aspects to it as well. I mean, you have people now that are being released in some places based off of marijuana offenses that they had, which now would be not necessarily deemed illegal now. So it's just like these frivolous laws, like crack it down, get some of these people out of jail that don't necessarily need to be there, like for something that we're profiting on today. So I'm for it. If you're really for it.
Guys, we get a thumbs up. That's about that time. Official thumbs up. Bernie Sanders, cannabis reform, two things we very much like. Look at that guy. He's incredible. You listen to him talk. You definitely, he's not faking it. It's really quite a character.
For sure not.
Pictures.
Do you ever have a Bernie Sanders moment, JK? You ever feel like, am I Bernie Sanders?
Shit, I got my homie in a Bernie Sanders mask at the video shoot. That shit is crazy. But,
wow.
Hey, shout out Bernie, man. Always fuck with Bernie, man.
Shout out to Bernie. Guys, that was Roll the News. We checked in with the world. We had a good time. Mary Jane, Westfest TV, shout out to Bernie. We're repping for this campaign. It's just begun, but it already feels like a breath of fresh air having dealt with all this Trump nonsense over the last few years. Now, JK, we checked in with your Instagram. We checked in with the news. We also like to make sure that we check in with the stars. We do a segment that we call Astrology Time. We break out our salt crystal lamp.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We change the filter on the screen. We get a little trippy. We go into another dimension. It's called Astrology Time. What we do, JK, you're an Aquarius.
Yes.
Repping January very astutely. Do you follow your horoscope at all?
Used to.
Yeah. But you know how it could go. Sometimes it says this thing. It could be you. It could not be you. Sometimes you really feel like it's reading your mind. Other times, whatever. What we did is we took your natal chart. We took a couple sentences from it. You tell us whether you think it's on point or not.
Okay.
Their
I'll
love
let you know right now.
Okay, number 1 from your horoscope on Astrology Time. Their love life is often tumultuous.
What does that word even mean? Tumultuous.
Up and down, all over the place.
For sure.
Guys, love is a roller
That
coaster.
definitely is. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a broad
That's pretty broad.
Yeah,
That's pretty
but,
broad.
I mean,
Everyone.
But it applies. Yeah, it applies. That applies.
Love life can be tumultuous sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
It can fuck your head up.
Uh-huh.
You know? You just got to keep it chill, ultimately. Yep. Well, we have another one from your horoscope. Number 2 says, where exercise is concerned, either he overdoes it or he underdoes it. Are you extreme in terms of your athletics? Are you like either just super all in or just absolutely nothing?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't work out or anything.
So
Yeah.
exercise on 0.
No. I mean, I did a little bit when I first got to LA. I started working out, but like, you know.
Well, it's kind of like workout culture out here. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? I just be vibing.
Totally. Well, but when you move to LA, everyone around you is just working out all the time. You don't,
that's
you don't understand
crazy,
how people have time in the day to work out as much as people work out in LA.
Yeah.
It's like you just work out. Actually,
I make music.
That's it. Yeah.
I make music.
Mental exercise.
I make music, man. That's what I do.
100. We got another one from your horoscope. Look at that. That would be the jack body you might have if
That's insane.
making the tunes. Bodybuilding is insane. I don't know. Look, there you go. We can upgrade you, JK. We don't charge for this service here at Astrology Time. You're a friend.
Right.
We're not going to charge you for that one, but we can upgrade your body here. Like, it's a very low cost procedure. A lot of people in LA are digging it nowadays. It's pretty progressive.
Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. The painless procedures. We got another one from your horoscope, JK. They are attracted to glamorous types who mirror their dark side. What's your taste in ladies? You like ladies that mirror your dark side?
Glamorous type? What's a glamorous type?
Like, kind of beautiful, mysterious, high end, I would say.
All right. And what's the other part again?
That mirror your dark side.
Yeah, that applies too.
Beautiful women with a twisted mind. Ultimately, I could see that being attractive.
Yeah, in the same way.
Yeah. Shout out to the horoscope. You know, it's digging deep. It's looking in. You know, that's why we check in with the stars. We got to find out what's going on. We got one more from your horoscope, JK. Never content to chill with good fortune. So no matter how much good fortune you have, you keep on going. Would you say that is accurate?
Hell yeah. I go like nah. Yeah, definitely.
Nothing but go, guys. That is it. That's the way to live in 2019. Take the advice. Nothing but go.
It's about creativity and being able. Man, what? Nah, I'll never stop like creating like in some form. I will never stop. Like
Legit.
Never stop.
That's
Transfer
legit.
that energy into something like. And it doesn't matter if it's music or anything beyond that. I'm never gonna stop doing it. And I'm going to utilize every platform, no matter how I get there, I'm going to do it.
Amazing.
I want different, you know what I'm saying, puzzle pieces, put them all together. I want the whole, like, anyway, and what I want to do, you know? That's
how it is, guys. The horoscope, you know, shout out.
Yep.
Keep it moving, stay working, do big things. Well, that was Astrology Time. I feel like the horoscope kind of had a thing or two to offer, you know, letting us know what was good. Now, JK, we checked in with your Instagram. We checked in with the world. We checked in with the stars. Yeah. We like to make sure that we give you a chance to let the folks out there at Mary Jane and Westfest know what's going on with you in the year to come.
Working on a new project, new music. Just dropped the video today, actually, right now. How long has it been? Like what? Body bag. That just dropped.
Guys, body bag video out today. Where did it debut somewhere? Is it on your YouTube? Where should we check for it?
On my shit. YouTube. Right now. Look it up. Watch it. Get it again.
Body bag, guys.
Yep.
Stop clicking.
Yeah, man, working on a new project. Got a lot of shit going on. Man, these shows, everything.
Yeah, Red Bull Music Artist to Watch 2019. Yeah. You know? So stay watching, guys. JK, thank you so much for coming through. It's been a pleasure. Mary Jane, Westfest TV, Kalea McNeill. It's been about that time, guys. Thank you so much for checking in. We'll be back very soon.